Folks, welcome back to Mahjong Monday. Tectone, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you. Hope everyone had a good weekend. How am I doing? My parents visited this weekend. Honestly, not a lot of emotional damage. A little bit of emotional damage. You want to know one of the first things that my dad said to me, like before how you're doing, is they got here and they were like, oh, your hairline's receding. How is the drive? You know what I mean? How have you been? How is your breakfast? And again, Tectone, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you. It was okay though. They were pretty on good behavior after that. They were on good behavior. So they went to China and they brought a lot of snacks. Not only did they bring a lot of snacks as we start up the Channel Points Casino, they also bought some Mahjong stuff that I'm gonna be showing off after this first game. After this first game, when everyone is, you know, sometimes there's some stragglers. You can't be mad at them. Solidarity. Which one is more emotional trauma? Ricci, Mahjong, or parents visiting? It's a bit of a delicate dance. Definitely a little bit of both. My mom's done that to me too. Oh no. Dude, people have got to talk. You know what? This is polite conversation. You know how like in the 1950s, they had those like etiquette guides for you at dinner parties? And they were, what's the word? Pretty racist? I'm gonna create a new etiquette guide for the modern era, and make it not only not racist, but I'm gonna put hairlines on the list of things that you shouldn't be talking about. Nobody wants to hear about their hairline, whether it's good or bad. What is a good thing that you could hear about your hairline that makes you want to say like, oh, I'm so glad we're talking about this. Hey, your hairline's looking okay, looking plump. I don't need to hear that, man. What's going on there? What am I doing here? Can someone explain to me what I'm doing except waiting for a kind of zuzzy, kind of decent tenpai? Bob's Gaming, hello. Wow, hey, you've gained weight, Chewy. This is the thing. This is like, I'm not excusing it. I'm not excusing it whatsoever. F it, dude. We'll do it live. I'm discarding the door in the face of a dealer with 2 Yaku right now. The thing about Chinese culture, and I don't want to generalize, but in my experience, this is true. Onio-san, hello. People comment about weight and height and like salary way more openly than one would expect if you grew up in the US. Hey, you gained weight and you became uglier. Like, these are things that are not outside of the realm of possibility. You know, if you're in the US to hear this type of stuff, you'd have to start streaming on twitch.tv. See what I did there? But in talking to my Chinese relatives, they'll just say whatever's on their mind. Whatever's on their mind. You know what I mean? It's just like a difference in culture. I'm not saying that one is right or one is wrong or one's better or one's worse. I just think that, you know, if you got nothing nice to say, brother, maybe zip your mouth, zip the lips, you know? That's a pretty basic rule. I don't mean to, and that's I'm not even trying to espouse, I'm not trying to even shove any religion down anyone's, you know, hoo-ha. We're just talking here as human beings. Andriothea, hello. You know what? It was a difficult road to get here. Miley Cyrus, it's the climb voice, but now that I'm sitting with a half flush in tenpai, oh, don't make me. This is the worst, man. Oh, okay. All right. You're gonna do it to me? I hate you. This is your fault. This is absolutely your fault. I'm not pushing with the 6 of characters. The 6 of characters is actually kind of zuzzy right now. I shouldn't have even life serial, hello. I shouldn't have even conned. This is like, you know what? I'm gonna do an analogy here. Call me John Oliver. I'm gonna compare the situation to another situation, and you're gonna see how silly this all is, okay? Here we go. Yusung, Twitch chat, a teenager, being egged on while they are offered their first ever doobie. See, you should be responsible adults. And when I'm going for like a con or whatever, you should be like, no, don't do it. It's gonna lead you astray. This is like if you're telling a teenager who's being offered their first doobie, yeah, smoke that doobie. You don't have to do your math homework. This is not how you should be. Icarus Quack, hello. This is an SAT question. Comparing a situation to another situation, Pina. I mean, you gotta go for this hand, right? We gotta flirt with the idea. We gotta smize at the idea of the half flush here, right? You gotta go for it a little. You know, Yu Sung Lu flirting class. Lesson 1, flirt with your eyes before your mouth. Here's how to flirt with your eyes, folks. You catch some of those from across the bar. Zip. You know what I mean? Zip. Dude, thanks for the follow. Thank you. I'm too responsible in my day-to-day life. I watch this stream to live out my irresponsible fantasies. We should be morally pious here. JP, hello. We should be morally pious here. Like, we should be pious like it's my first... Oh my god, I picked wrong, dude. We should be morally pious like it's my first guess on Wordle. You know? I know there's some pious heads in the chat. This is disgusting. Mulligan with a thumbnail, by the way. I'll make the face. This is a YouTube thumbnail. That's the YouTube face. This is the YouTube thumbnail. It's a really wide 3-tile acceptancy, right? Pious is a good one, you know, like, okay, here's what I think is the Wordle meta, okay? I think if you want to be cool and do Wordle, your first word should be whatever comes to you that day. You know what I mean? Maybe today I'm gonna do skate as my first word because I've been thinking about skating or whatever. Or maybe today flare is my first word because I wanna, you know, I've been thinking about fireworks or something, or starting forest fires or something, right? I don't know you could, I don't know what you think about in your spare time. But if you want to play Wordle sweaty, or if you have no patience, you'll do what I do, which is adieu, A-D-I-E-U, as your first word every day on the toilet. So, can I get a 1 in the chat if you agree with me? Can I get a 2 in the chat if you don't try to optimize your Wordle? I don't have enough patience to do Wordle creatively. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna paint an owl, I don't want to start with like, oh, I'll start with the mountain. No, I'm gonna get the rough outline of the owl first. It's the most important part of the painting. I use early most days. Early's a good word. Adieu is basic. What the hell? 1, 1, 2, 2. It's a good mix right now. It's a genuinely good mix. Vowels first always. I mean, I agree with this. That's why I'm slamming adieu. Ariel. Ariel is nice. My girlfriend's name is a 5-letter word. My girlfriend, you wouldn't even know her. She goes to another school. What do you think about that? Dude, speaking of, I have to tell you a long story that you genuinely might not like, okay? Like I don't know if this is funny or if my girlfriend's just really nice. If this is a classic, okay, bring up the title card. Is this interesting or is Beth just really nice? Dum 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 dum. Production value, right? All right, here we go. This is the thing. So this past weekend, I've been following the League of Legends professional scene. It's the semifinals. It's a really hype match between a Korean long-standing juggernaut and the Chinese #1 seed. It is a highly anticipated match. Over 4 million people tuned into it live. Before this match, though, there was like a hype video, like a teaser video, you know? And within the first words, you know, I'm assuming this happens in basketball too. Like, oh, it's like a slow shot of like LeBron James, and in the background, you hear like, you know, some replays of LeBron's previous, and the poster and the style, like the commentators going Pog Wild. Girl Luigi, thank you for the 21 months. Thank you. That's very, very kind. Thank you. So you won't believe, this is not clickbait, okay? You won't believe what this League of Legends Worlds video, hype video, what it starts with. It does not start with League of Legends is a 5-player game versus another 5 players. It does not start that way. The video starts with the sun and the moon. And like, the scope of it is huge. Like, it zooms out in a way where it's like, dynasties have reigned and the water has slowly crashed against the waves, and then slowly we drip in a little bit more League of Legends. Beth and I are watching this in bed. Beth, despite not having ever played League of Legends, she's like, I'm emotionally invested. I start laughing my ass off because like, this is not real League of Legends. Do you know what I mean? This is not real League of Legends, even in the slightest. Real League of Legends would be, instead of a hype video where it's like the sun and the moon and you see epic shots of like pro players doing cool stuff, it would be like the sun and the moon, and the video would be a teenager typing in League of Legends to kill yourself. That is real League of Legends. That is real League of Legends. You know what I mean? The discrepancy between professional League of Legends and real League of Legends is a Grand Canyon of a difference. It is absolutely bonkers. So I don't know. I just wanted to tell you that. I just wanted to share that. That was one of the highlights of my weekend. Beth and I watching a League of Legends hype video. Oh, okay. Well, what are you gonna do? Go out to a winery? Come on, there's like stuff that you can do inside. Very cool. I'm judging from everyone's reactions that nobody liked that story, but I think it was pretty funny. What else happened? I mean, my parents and I, we made some, I mean, Beth and I thought it was cute. Thank you. I thought it was a fun story. Icarus Quack, thank you. It's a good hype video too. It got me very, very excited. You know what I mean? So while my parents were here, we were like searching for stuff to do, and then Beth and I made pomegranate juice, right? We went outside and very fortunate, don't get me wrong, very fortunate, but we picked some pomegranates and we made some pomegranate juice by, you know, like getting all the seeds, that's the sound that the seeds make, into a little pot. And then after that, oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 unique orphans. And I'll even hit you with a unique New York. I gotta go for it. 9 out of 13. You genuinely gotta go for it. So we're going for 13 orphans here. What do we want to see? Red dragon, white dragon, 1 of bamboo. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. We'll take it. We'll take it. Coffee Sue, hello. I don't really want to pawn that, even though I kind of do want to pawn that. White dragons, if 4 of them are discarded, that means our hopes and dreams are dripping down the drain. All right, a little unfortunate for us. Could have had a lot of value in a normal hand had we kept the original plan. Making pomegranate juice was fun. It was difficult, don't get me wrong. It was very, very difficult, but it was fun. Turns out though that like using 2 pomegranates worth or 3 pomegranates worth of seeds only yields like a teeny tiny cup of juice. The yields on pomegranate juice are just not worth it. White dragon dream, I know. We need to draw the last white dragon. Otherwise it's about to start looking really, really bad for us. It's about to start looking Avengers Infinity bad for us. What am I drinking? It's an unsweetened green tea. And I don't know if you know that. I don't know who needs to hear this, but these have caffeine in them. I didn't know that until like 2 weeks ago. And then everyone in here, don't think that I forgot, by the way, how everyone in here was like, you didn't know it had caffeine. But like, there were like a million people in chat that day that was like, oh my God, thank God I didn't say anything. Otherwise, all these other people would have judged me. What brand is this? This is the Itoen brand. And you can get it at like a lot of Chinese supermarkets or at Costco if you want an affordable deal. Not sponsored, just an enjoyer. El Jefe, hello. I tuned in because I saw a YouTube short of you talking on Doughboys about the glass coffin. I don't know what that is. I just right now I don't know what that is. You can't make me admit to that. I'm not under oath. I don't have counsel present. Haiku of the day. Oh my god, you're absolutely right. Okay, here we go. It's by Bob Corimer again. Here's the haiku. Our time is short. Next line. Treat each day like it's your last. Breathe deeply and smile. Bob, what is with you? It's not 475. It is 575. Bob Corimer, you need to have more of syllables in your first line. This is exactly what we read last time. It was 475 in this bozo's last. Sorry, I don't mean to get all heated, but in this bozo's last haiku as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shapes are looking kind of decent right now. Two of characters is the nut draw. I mean, if we go draw into a 6 of circles, I guess we could keep it. How's enough? Hello, hello. Smile is definitely 2 syllables. I say smile like 1 syllable. Can I get a dude? This is a good poll. 1 in chat if smile is 1 syllable. 2 in chat if smile is 2 syllables. Smile. I don't know. It's genuinely hard to say right now. It's hard to say. A lot of 1s. What the hell? But I think Bob is bending the rules a little bit. I think Bob is saying like Bob would definitely treat smile like, I mean, he used it as 1, but it should, like, our time is short. He pronounces the T in short as if it's its own guy. It's not its own guy. A lot of Bobs in this chat. That's what I'm saying. A lot of Bobs in this chat. What are we going down to a community dance in the 70s? A lot of Bobs in the chat. Hey, what is this? Someone moving their neck for apples? Submerged in a container of water? Tell me this isn't the #1 stream on Twitch right now. Tell me, look me in the fucking eyes and tell me this isn't the #1 stream on Twitch right now. I don't believe you. I don't believe you if you say no. You know what I mean? Mango Turtle, good tidings to you. Good tidings is weird. Good tidings is weird. I don't know how I feel about good tidings yet. I like it as an introduction. It is weird though. If someone comes and they're not sure whether or not it's ironic, it's gonna be a shock to the system for sure. Also, by the way, we're living the dream right now, which is trying to get someone catch someone off guard with a white dragon run. That's what we're trying to do. I still have a little bit of trauma from that one time, like 70 YouTube videos ago, where I dealt into a Ricci with the white dragon. You never forget your first, you know? You never forget your first. #1 Mahjong streamer, truly. #1 Mahjong streamer that does song parodies, that uploads videos Monday through Friday, that speaks English, that was not born in the United States. For sure. Who wants to step up to take that mantle away from me? You can't. I'm too strong. I'll take on anyone. Oh my god, this is a huge hand apparently. What the hell? Oh! Ricci, White Dragon, Red 5 Aura. This is enough for a Mongon. We got the mini points, folks. He's running. We did it, Joe. We did it. It's Jover for you. It's gone. I spent it. This is a good stream. You sung's Mahjong Monday's rules. I'm not a paid shill. Girl Luigi, check your PayPal. I should be agreeing with you, but it just makes me want to yes and say, check your PayPal. What else? So also, like the pomegranate juice. The Mahjong juice. So what you do is like you take all the seeds and you put them in a blender, and then but like you have like what comes out is very like oatmealish. You know what I mean? What comes out is very oatmealish, and then you put it in a strainer, and then you just strain the water down into like a bucket or something, right? Or like a big bowl. Oh, this is kind of interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose those are our 5 shapes. It's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. There's too much oatmeal. There's too much like sludge from the the pomegranates and not enough juice. And it's no, like if you ever eat a pomegranate and you suck on the seeds until they're just dried husks and then you spit them out. By the way, don't threaten me with a good time. If you do that, you're like, oh my God, I just drank a bountiful beverage. But if you put them in a blender and then you try to make juice with them, it does not work. It absolutely does not work. Like how you want it to work. There's not enough juice in there. All right, Left Lord is gonna take the Richi pots. Right, Lord? 2 immediate back-to-back. This is a closed half flush, so it's 3 Han, by the way. Oh my God. We just witnessed the psychological demise of Right Lord. I mean, they didn't even do anything wrong. They discarded a terminal tile. Holy moly, that was brutal though, the humanity. You gotta use a sieve. Chewy, how do we pronounce that word? I obviously know how to pronounce that word. S-I-E-V-E. C-E-V. Sieve. You gotta use a sieve. Sieve. See if you can fit these nuts. Ooh! Is that it? See if you can fit these nuts in one's mouth. Did I do it? I did it. Everyone's so embarrassed now because you just got these nuts. Oops. Didn't mean to. No, but you are cooking with that one. Jesse. What else did we do? Oh, dude, we got some Chinese snacks. They're really good snacks. I don't have anything. I don't even have anything interesting to say about that. I just want to say that they're really good snacks. The thing about Chinese snacks is that they're on average less sweet than American snacks. And I enjoy this greatly. I am a like savory snack enjoyer. The one I don't know how to communicate any of this to you besides describing it because I can't really translate. I can't read Chinese, so I can't tell you what it is, right? But Beth and I were trying a lot of the candies that my parents got us from Chinese Walmart. If you think this is a joke, this is absolutely not a joke. This is incredibly real. I also don't know what I was doing with this hand, but we're 1 tile away from Tenpai with a potential awesome double-sided weight if we draw into a 3 of characters. Anything other than that, and I probably don't call the Richi. What was I gonna say? My parents went to Chinese Walmart. They got us all these candies. Chinese Walmart is very different from American Walmart. I've been to Chinese Walmart. Chinese Walmart is very much like a more of a supermarket and more of a marketplace in general. And I'm not talking about NPR. It's just like more of a marketplace. There's like random stuff in the Walmart. It's not just like goods that you might that one might expect from a Walmart, you know? I don't know if I called the Richi here. I'm gonna wait 1 more turn. 1 more turn in the Emerald City. I mean, how are we gonna improve this hand? I don't think we do. Do we ever call Richi here? I mean, a Crossroads got some good stuff cooking up, right? They've discarded 2 Dora. They haven't discarded any bamboo tiles. They haven't discarded any, but they don't need character tiles. And 2 Dora are gone. 2 Dora are gone. What am I so scared of? What am I waiting for? Other people don't even have. Oh, the 3 was just discarded too. So maybe we can catch someone off of that 3 of characters that was recently discarded. Maybe if someone's not paying attention or they want to go a little greedy with it. What was I saying? The favorite Chinese candy that we've tried so far is like peanut brittle, but like with only the faintest little hint of sugar. It's like it's peanut brittle, but it's like only vaguely sweet. There is the impression of sweetness. An impression of sweetness. It's like if Degas made a candy bar. The way that there's only an impression of sweetness. Art history majors in the chat, rise up. This is our time. The haters can't say anything. This is our time. Oops. Right Lord's psychologically destroyed. Right Lord is actually psychologically destroyed. I mean, they're playing safe. They're not even playing that bad, but I'm just like destroying them. You know what I mean? Well, we gotta go take a look at their match history. We gotta go take a look at their match history. Tableau, hello. Have I ever had haw flakes? Haw these nuts in your mouth? No, okay, this is a real question. Flake these nuts. Okay, no, it's a real question with real repercussions. I've never had haw flakes. I would like to try them, you know? That sounds good as hell. Beth and I were absolutely loving it. We were absolutely loving it. Not sponsored content. H-bomb, hello. I don't know if I said good tidings to calamari. I heard you were actually an English major. This is true, but I studied abroad in France, which, I don't know, pretty sexy. I don't know. I think it's cool. I don't know. I don't know. I think that if I was, I don't know. I mean, I guess if I was someone else watching this stream, I'd probably be like, it's pretty artsy fartsy. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really know what other people are gonna say. I think pretty sexy though. Yeah. So I had to take like a French culture related class, and I took like an art history class about French art. Fin du siècle. You know what I mean? The turn of the 18th into the 19th into the 20th century. Did you come back with a French accent? Je ne sais pas. Peut-être. Turn off the stream. Turn off the fucking stream right now. Turn off the stream. Am I going for this? No, right? But like maybe. But like no, right? No. But like maybe. I don't want to show weakness, though, is the only problem. I don't want to show weakness. I guess I'm going for all triplets, even though this hand only ever leads to pain. Free tile. I know, but it could be my demise. It could be my demise. What's the best Paris museum, and why is it l'Orangerie? I don't know if I've ever been to l'Orangerie. Is that one where you can just go look at weird shaped oranges? That sounds kind of cool. I didn't really understand Centre Pompidou, even though I thought it was a cool museum. I just like couldn't figure out how to buy a ticket. That was kind of on me. Dude, when I was studying abroad, the Centre Pompidou had this like Magritte exhibit. Magritte is the MF, by the way, who was like, this is not a pipe, even though we all know it's a pipe. And he was like, this is not a pipe. You know what I mean? Oh! Oops. Okay, so we weren't able to con. But we're still in Tempai for Seawind All Triplets 2 Dora. Seawind All Triplets 2 Dora is a manga. It's an absolute... You know, what am I, a film thriller about the horrors of domestic life? Call me Mangan Girl. It's a picture of a pipe. I don't know. No, I agree with you. New character just dropped. Guy who doesn't understand Magritte at all. I don't know. Seems like just like a pipe to me. Is that anything? Tell one in chat if that's something. Kiwi, good tidings to you. Con gives you more mini points, true, but at a certain point, mini points don't matter. Like if we're living in the rare air that is, you know, 5 Han and above, the mini points don't really matter, but below 5 Han, then they absolutely do matter. It's not nothing. New character, this is... This is disgusting, Luck. This is disgusting, Luck. I mean, I don't know what Left Lord is doing. Maybe they thought, you know, they got rid of the 5, so I can't have a 3-4 in my hand, which is true, I guess. Didn't run off of that, but I'm going. Worst case scenario for me is this exact situation where I have all triplets 2 Dora, and now Left Lord is not necessarily in a safe for work position either. Switching up positions for you. New character, person that really likes Van Gogh. I like Starry Night. Okay, not all the characters are winners. Stop. This is the thing. This is the no, Sova. Oh my God, it's me. This is the thing about doing characters, okay? You only know if you have like a 10 bagger on your hands after you do it. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. Do I call the early Ricci here just to give everyone chills right now? I think I do. This is, I think, a defensive Ricci. You force other people into a difficult position. I think a Crosslord and Right Lord are both gonna want to fold because of the fact that they're really close to last place. They don't want to deal into an accidentally monstrous hand. Psychological warfare, Ricci. Agreed. Icarus Quack. Agreed. New character unlocked. Guy who really likes Marth Rothko. I like that it's only one color. Time to eat dirt. Look, okay. I know, I get these DMs all the time. You sung, stop taking shots on Mark Rothko. You sung, stop taking shots at Mark Rothko. You can't stop. You gotta stop making all this provocative content. You gotta appeal to the widest base possible. And yet, I gotta speak my truth. I don't understand Mark Rothko at all. MF is just painting a big square that's one color. I don't know, man. It's like, you know, I can't help but feel like it's kind of like the crypto thing, you know? Like it's one day it's gonna go bust. Like one day we're gonna all wake up and realize like we've been conned. They just used one color. They didn't even go to Home Depot and pay for two colors. Gotta see it IRL. Great. I think I have seen Rothko IRL. I don't know. Watch me. This is so fucking funny. What? Should we set like a stream goal to go see a Rothko IRL? Because I am so scared now that I'm gonna see a Mark Rothko painting in real life and just start sobbing. God, I am so scared of that. I am so scared of that. I don't want to eat my words like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to eat my words like that. Oh, now I'm like scared of going to Mark Rothko. I've talked so much shit, man. I don't know. I've been crying a lot more in my adult life too. I don't want to accidentally be, man, you know, spouting off tears in the middle of the Smithsonian or whatever, you know? Smithsonian's a museum, but it's not like an art museum, right? Do the mods have to chaperone though? Yeah, the mods have to prepare like a bagged lunch, you know, like a paper bag lunch. and then you're gonna have to listen to my ass be like, string cheese again. Roth, go to the polls. Buzz Jano is incredibly true. Absolutely true. Incredibly true. Incredibly true. Do you like art museums more or history museums more? This is a controversial question because I think if it was up to me, I'd rather go to an art museum than a history museum. I don't know, dude. I'm artsy fartsy. I mean, like this tracks, man. I studied abroad in France. Why? I wanted to be cool. That's just true, okay? I want it to be cool. There's nothing deeper than that. And I wanted to go like, you know, look around. Look around. How lucky we are to be studying right now. Kind of weak, kind of lame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy moly, this hand does it, right? So now we can pawn the 3 or the 6. I mean, now it's a little bit more difficult. We need to pawn the last 3. I mean, I might even keep this 7 just in case, because I'm not sure that this hand is as good as it seems. I don't know. Maybe we can pivot this 6-6 into like a 6-5 or something. That would honestly be a little bit stronger. I'm just not confident that we can draw into the last 3. All right, sure. Now we can accept the 4 here as well and get into Tenpai that way. This hand is not looking bad. I'm a history museum person. History museums depress me. This is a duality, but I think history museums, it's unfair to cast them all in the same net, right? Because like there's like a museum of natural history and you're like, whoa, they took out all the bones of a whale and put it on the ceiling. That's nuts. You know what I mean? Like that's natural history. But then like you could go to a museum about a war and it's like, I don't know if you're gonna want to go to the gift shop after that one. You know what I mean? Like, that's a very different, important, but different kind of feeling. You know what I mean? I've been to a lot of, like, I remember going to the Normandy Museum. That museum is like, you know, very somber. I don't even know what adjectives to use. But I remember, like, looking at the very beautiful reflecting pool and being like, ah, I understand. Or like, as much as I, someone that's like fairly ignorant, can understand, right? I guess I'm gonna just throw the 1 here. I want the chance to remain in Tempai. I mean, I could just be big folding here, right? 3 of circles, 7 of characters are my safest bets. Crossroads gonna go for it. 7 of characters. Now I have to start folding. Now I think I gotta definitely start folding. I mean, it's risky right now. Even if I'm trying to fold, there's not much that I can fold with unless all the 7s are gone, all my apes gone. Now no one can have a 6-7 in their hand. It's impossible. So we can discard this. 8. Hang on. I'm gonna cheat this. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. I'm a little bit in a Zuzzy Ferritin space. We can always sumo the 7. We can always discard the 7. Go for something else. And now the 7 looks pretty safe for work if I'm not gonna, okay. The 9 of bamboo is never gonna leave our hands. We're gonna go Suji Gaming to Right Lord's 4 discard. No one has a 5-6 in their hand. But I like the art museums, because it's like, I mean, I think it's fun going to an art museum with somebody because it's so subjective. You know what I mean? It's like, what do you think about those blobs of colors? Did it make you feel anything? And the person you're going with can be like, nope. And you're like, oh yeah, okay. It made me feel like I was swimming in a pool or something, you know? Okay, Left Lord's gonna take this. Hopefully, I should have folded a little bit larger than I think I did. I was playing a little overconfident there. I think I was playing a little overconfident. Not really worth it to try to stay in Tempai. In fact, I think we wanted to fold out of Tempai so that in the case of I mean, it doesn't matter. Whether or not we're in Tempai at the end of the game genuinely does not matter. The round ends either way. So I suppose in that case, let's not go for the Tempai. You know what I mean? Slash prediction. Why are there so many super believers today? Over 50% of people voted for first? Oh my, it's the rare day when the believers can actually afford to put bread on the table. Ironically or coincidentally, Bread Bowl Shoes taking a gigantic bounty. Split the diff and visit the antiquities wing of fine art museums, and you're getting your history in your art. You got your peanut butter in my chocolate. You got your chocolate in my peanut butter. I love that. You got your history in my art. I got my art in your history. Mango Turtle. Insider trading. If you look at the stream's white papers, you'll clearly see how there's no insider trading, okay? And that the 13% year-over-year returns that the super believers get are definitely naturally gotten gains. Also, before we do the next thing, I gotta show you some stuff, okay? This is a haul video of the mahjong stuff that my parents very kindly and my grandpa got for me in China. First things first, and apologies, I go over all these things in tomorrow's YouTube video. I apologize for the double viewing, Hang on, is this, can I do this? Ah, there it is. Wait, why is the, hang on. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. This briefcase is not my Seto Kaiba cosplay, but instead, it's really heavy. Jang! It's mahjong. So it's like a Chinese mahjong set. I don't know if I can show you, like, the color of this. It's like a nice bluish teal color. I mean, you can't really see because of the lights, but they're really vibrant. You can see how, like, there's like a little, like, green and black. It's not just all black, which is kind of cool. I'll show you, like, the one of bamboo. It's a little bird. It's one of the cutest tiles in the MFing game, right? That's kind of cool. Give it a sec. It might not ever focus, but that's okay. That's kind of cool. These are jumbo tiles too. The tiles are really big, and that's why I really like them. They feel really good in the hand and the mouth, you know? The green ink is really good. I like the subtle green accents on the tiles as well. I really like it. Not only that, you know, I mean, I make this exact joke in tomorrow's Mahjong video. Forgive me. But you know how, like, when you're 13, you tell your parents, I like owls. And then for the next, like, 20 birthdays, all you get is owl stuff. So my parents were like, what do you want? My grandpa was like, what do you want? And I was like, Mahjong? Like, can I get a Mahjong set? That's all I said. By the way, that's like a pretty big gift. But my grandpa was like, I want to get you something, like, meaningful. I was like, okay, Mahjong set. Look at this, man. Look at this. It's like a Rubik's Cube, but there's Mahjong stuff on the sides of the Rubik's Cube. And guess what? There's 2 of them. Social network voice, I'm 6'2", I go to Harvard, and there's 2 of me. I used to know how to solve Rubik's Cubes, like with the algorithm, not like the super speed solving, but you know, you first get the one side and then the one piece, and then you get all the T's correctly. I knew how to do it. And then lastly, there's this. And you're like, ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? So these are like trading, or not trading cards. Sorry, I'm too Magic the Gathering pilled. But this is a deck of playing cards. But instead of playing cards, it's like Mahjong tiles. So you can play Mahjong even when you're like on the go and you don't have like the space for like a table and real tiles and stuff, and you can just play with these cards instead. Those look really, they're nice. They have they're the texture of like a windbreaker. These cards are like kind of litty. And now I gotta make friends though, which is the problem. I gotta find people IRL to play Zhong with. Cause now I got all this cool stuff, man. Slash prediction, open up the channel Points Casino. Congrats to the super believers. Past returns do not guarantee future success. This is not financial advice. Biku also, good tidings, good tidings. Don't destroy them, Hazanav. I went a little hard on that one. You're right, I should be a little bit more careful. Are they vinyl? Icarus Crack, they might be vinyl, but there's literally no English on this. Oh, it says PVC. What's PVC? All I know is PIV. I don't know what that is. Plastic? Okay, it makes sense. They feel a little plasticky. Does Beth play Mahjong? So Beth has very supportively agreed to learn how to play Mahjong. Because it's not like this paints a terrible picture. Let me clear my fucking name first, okay? It is not what you're imagining. You're imagining like Beth and I silently eating dinner and I'm yelling at her like, you gotta learn how to play Mahjong. Every day I come home and you don't know how to play out of Mahjong. It's not what's happening, okay? That is not what's happening. Beth has very kindly, she said that she wants to learn Mahjong because she's like, well, you make it seem really fun. Guilty as charged, Your Honor. And because when we visit my parents for Christmas, she wants to be able to play too. And so that is the current modus operandi that we are working with for the Mahjong learning. But here's the thing about Mahjong IRL: there's no literal like Arabic numbers in the right hand corner. You gotta learn how to read 1 through 9 in the character suit. And you gotta learn to identify kinda, just like which wins match, you know? I don't think this is an all simples hand, but I'm scared that this hand's not gonna get there. My BF is teaching me Mahjong, and that's why I'm here. You're a very supportive partner. Appropriate of nothing, can we get some psychological prison emotes in the chat right now? Just because, you know, Mahjong's not, you know, Mahjong's not that kind of game. But can we get some psychological prison emotes in the chat right now? Is this wrong? Is this wrong? You sung DMing me. You gotta learn how to play Mahjong. Also, your hairline's receding. The 1-2 punch, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna try to learn just so that we can play over Christmas. But we, you know, even if we don't, that is obviously so okay. Beth already has learned how to play Magic the Gathering with me. Do you know how fucking complicated Magic the Gathering is? Do you know how many like novels worth of text and words you have to read through and try to parse in order to play Magic the Gathering? It is not appropriate. It is not appropriate for work. Again, risky discard with the door, but I want to go for this Pinfu hand or maybe just an all simples at this point. I want to be able to fight. I want to be able to win with this hand. I'm going to keep a safe tile for later. Does this set in the suitcase have red doors? Sexilus, oh my god, it doesn't. Frick! It's a Chinese Mahjong set, so it doesn't have any red 5s, which is a little bit annoying, but maybe like if I ever play with people IRL, we can do like a tiny bit of like red tape or something to indicate red 5s. Sexilus, I didn't even consider that. First, I need to make friends. Then I need to explain that there's no red 5s. Then I gotta find a tape-based solution for this real life Mahjong problem. Jerome House, just put a red coffee filter over one of the 5s. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. It'll get the job done. Or buy a new Mahjong set. Y'all are living it up, okay? Y'all are like Marie Antoinette. Let them eat Mahjong. You know, that's not everyone can eat Mahjong. I'll just say that much. Tape might be too obvious in the wall. Yeah, I might need to get something like super thin, right? Call me New Jeans the way I'm going super thin, super thin. Now wait a minute while I eat my bin. Dude, I have a disgusting story to tell you. I have a disgusting story to tell you. If anyone is eating right now, turn off the stream. I don't know, like, you maybe look in the Discord and ask in the ! Discord when it will be safe to rejoin the stream, okay? But I have a disgusting story to tell you. And I'm really, genuinely, if you're like even remotely squeamish, like, I gotta warn you here, okay? Beth went to the zoo this past weekend for her roommate's birthday. First of all, this is not the disgusting part. They went to the monkey exhibit. And then Beth was showing me, because these monkeys were like going, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ah. Like that's not a very good impression of them, but they were actually going off. And she was showing me this video. And it was so fucking wholesome. Because not only could you hear the monkeys going, you could hear Beth saying, like after the monkeys were yelling a lot, you could hear Beth so earnestly saying, oh, that one was so awesome. Like, and it was like so pure and so nice. And that's how I know she doesn't really like playing Magic the Gathering with me. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. If Beth saw this clip, she'd be so mad, because she really does like playing Magic the Gathering. She'd be so mad at me. She'd be really, really mad at me. It's not what I, okay. We're throwing the one here. I don't even know what this hand is doing. I don't know what the Facebook is. This is the disgusting part of the story. My Beth. Beth, her roommate, and one of her roommate's friends are standing in front of the monkey exhibit, watching the monkeys. Hang on, I have to decide what to discard right now. This is the dangerous stuff. They're watching the monkeys. One of them comes right up to the glass, and Beth is telling me this secondhand, by the way. Comes right up to the glass, starts pooping, which is fine. I have to wait one turn. I have to wait one turn with this just to see if we can't do anything better. Goes right up to the glass and starts pooping, which is fine. But then And this is, I don't even want to say these words. I don't even want to say these words. This is such a terrible Ricci that I genuinely cannot condone it. I just can't condone this Ricci. Something about this feels bad. I'm going to turn off the camera because I don't want this to be clipped. One of the monkeys poops, catches the poop, and eats the poop. I know. I don't know. I don't know. We haven't been able to stop thinking about it. And I lost my tempi there, but that's fine. Now there's only 1/6 left. That's okay. At least he didn't poop into a vornado. This is frick though. This is actually slander. Can I get away with this? I think I can get away with it. So I'm in Zuzzy Ferritin jail right now. This is fine. I didn't really want to go for this hand anyway, even though I guess it would have been okay. I can still call Ricci here. Is this safe? Right, Lord's going for bamboo tiles. I'll call this Ricci. This is fine. I mean, it's not really. This is probably a bad idea. What won me over was the idea that I have a vague Suji trap set with this 5 of circles. And there's some Dora already on the board. I mean, there was two at the time of the Ricci in the room where it happened, Hamilton voice, and now there's a third one. So we're lucky for that, right? No one has a giant Badanga hand with like 3 Dora. I used to work with monkeys in college. That's normal. Jerome House. I didn't know that that was normal. Beth also was researching afterwards. Apparently the monkeys were hooting and hollering because they were trying to assert their dominance over like the territory. And the reason that they were doing this is because no one was looking at the monkeys except the party that my girlfriend was in. And then they just like genuinely love animals. So they were willing to just like, there was no line for the monkeys. And they just like looked at the monkeys for 10 minutes. And I guess like the monkeys were trying to exert their territory dominance. Oh, like because Beth and friends were watching the monkeys. You know what I mean? So they started doing that, and by the time they left, there's like 1 million people waiting for the monkeys. No, the monkey ate its own poop. It wasn't like someone else's. I don't know if that's better or worse. Anyone see any good movies? We had to wear a lot of protective gear because you'll never know when you're going to get into a paintball fight, but most of the time they were chill. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to be like a zookeeper, but I also think like you have to have a real love for nature to do it. I think I would like hanging out with animals. I can't like clean up after animals. You know what I mean? I don't think I could. I don't think I have the fortitude to do that. I saw Priscilla and it was really good. Oh my God. I'm so behind on the zeitgeist right now. I have no idea what Priscilla is even remotely about. In my mind, my first guess, Priscilla is the name of like a fancy cat. Like my guess would be it's like a biopic about a really fancy cat. One in chat if I'm around vaguely around it. You got the biopic part? Yo, let's go. It's about Elvis's wife. Ah. In like a good way or a bad way? You know what I mean? Was it like a lot of drama? Hey, hey, what did the Elvis hater? Here we go. It's about a pedophile? What the hell? What did the Elvis hater say after... This is a joke, by the way. This is a joke. I need you to pull over if you're driving right now. I can't guarantee your safety if you're operating heavy machinery, okay? What did the Elvis hater say after watching Priscilla? Blue suede. Boo! This stream fucks, baby. Oh my God. We're in there. This is a good stream. This is a good stream. This crow is good. She was 14. Oh my God. That's messed up, man. I mean, this just goes to show you, I don't really know anything about Elvis's life besides This is all that I know about Elvis. Genuinely, all I know about Elvis is that he had a song called Blue Suede Shoes, and he's famous for going, oh, that's all that I know about Elvis. That is true, by the way. How is this possible? First generation immigrant, baby. I know nothing about a lot of cultural stuff. He was 24 and she was 14. Oh my God. Blue suede boo, indeed. How prescient was my prediction just then, huh? Pretty freaking prescient based on the novel Push by Sapphire. And I know he did that song that was like, Can't Help Falling in Love. Elvis did the song Can't Help Falling in Love because, you want to know how I know that one? Because Ingrid Michaelson did a cover. Yup. Ingrid Michaelson bringing me into the Elvis zeitgeist one song at a time. You don't know how he died even? Didn't Elvis like disappear or something? Wasn't it like something in a bathroom or something? Lol, no. Elvis didn't disappear. Did he get frozen in like a cryo sleep? He died on a toilet. Oh no. Playing Wordle? I'm just kidding. But this is probably a joke in bad taste. That's all I know about Elvis. You know? Probably how I'll go too. I mean, statistically, it's like a lot of people probably go while they're going, you know? That's okay. There's no shame in that. What are you, people are gonna judge you for the way that you die? I'm out of there, bozo. See ya. No longer will you be able to be mean to me in League of Legends. I'm out of here. Can't touch this. All simples Dora. This absolutely hurts because we had a bang in hand. C win, prevalent win 2 Dora, maybe even 3 Dora. Oh my God. That hand, although inconsequential in the large scheme of things, hurts to lose. It absolutely just hurts to lose that hand. Holy moly. Super Anonymous. He went to the back rooms? I suppose if the toilets are in there. Wait, Tigris and Euphrates could be a board game reference. Can I get a 1 in chat if this stream title made you guffaw? I thought this is good. By the way, if you're an audio only Andy right now, let me tell you what the stream title is. Tiles are flowing like the Tigris and Euphrates. Parentheses, 8th grade social studies joke. That's a good joke. That's like a decent joke. Most known? Hello. Good tidings to you, good tidings to you. Why? Because it's educational and informative. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa. I came to Yusung's stream to watch him dominate at Richi Mahjong. And now I'm learning about the foundations of the Fertile Crescent. Fertile Crescent is very, very funny. That's like a funny name for a taint or something. You know? Like, we all have fertile crescents. Just, it might not be where you think. You might have to look a little bit harder. Oh my God. Do you think 1 in chat if you think God punished me for that Fertile Crescent joke by having me deal into a dealer Mongon? That genuinely, oh my God. Excuse you? What just happened? What just happened there? I have never been more glad to see you get wronged and your hairline's receding. This is a rough day. And yet, look at how he rebuilds. Rome was destroyed in a day, but it was rebuilt in the next weekend. Look at this hand, man. We're going to the moon. We're absolutely going to the moon right now. Fertile Crescent is a funny euphemism for taint. It is. I don't care who knows this. Mesopotamian gods got angry. Gods from Mesopotamia got hands. Definitely. What do we want to see? We want to see like 3. Oh, This is an incredible hand. This is an incredible hand. One tile away from Tenpai. The one of bamboo draw here would be absolutely disgusting. That's not bad. That's not bad, but I don't even know what that opens us up for. That opens us up for, I don't know. I think like another 8 of bamboo. If I chi here, is that anything? Is this anything if I chi here? Is it good if I chi here? It absolutely is because I'm in Tenpai. You gotta orange justice when you get into Tenpai. What are you, a communist? You gotta orange justice when you get into Tenpai. Not only that, this is 100% a hand that I, like, this is, that I slam the con button for. This is it, folks. This is it. This is actually it right now. So this is half flush red dragon, red 5. This is just a Mongon right now, but it's, we could have gotten the after the cognac coup. If the gods, if the Mesopotamian gods had been a little bit nicer to us, we could have maybe gotten after a con, which would have been nice. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, that's pretty much all that my parents and I did. We Baka! This is why you should never cross a student council president. Pushes up glasses. 60 mini points, by the way. That's not something that you see every day. But after a certain point, this is like a Mongon is a Mongon, you know? A Mongon is a Mongon is a Mongon. So that's pretty good. This hand, kind of not what you want to see after an absolutely bombastic last hand, but we'll take it. We'll take it. We're slowly drawing into some stuff. Maybe 7 pairs if things go our way. Honestly, the best case for the scenario for this hand, I think, is 7 pairs. Ah, there's Dora here. There's gold in these waters. What else did we do? We took a walk. We ate some Korean food. Made some pomegranate juice. We ate some pomegranates. That was kind of nice. Didn't, like, you know, rock my socks off or anything, but it was absolutely a nice way to spend the time. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose those are our 5 shapes, but this 8, 9. Oh, so this is interesting. We can go Zuzzy mode if we continue to draw pairs, but if we draw into like a 2 or a 5 of circles, I'm tossing this 8, 9. I'm going normal mode with it. The 6, I'm gonna tell you right now, the 6 does not excite me. The 6 does not make one's soul go boy yo 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 yoink, okay? It's not what I'm looking for here. It's not what I'm looking for here. A lot of Dora being discarded. I suppose it's not great news. It's not terrible news either. We're waiting on the 3 of characters more than anything, right? Okay, Crossroads gonna reach you. We might have to fold here. So unfortunately, like, our hand is good, but I think it's, oh, hang on. So this is messed up. This is messed up because now we have 2 concealed triplets. now we have 2 concealed triplets. And if the game keeps feeding me more concealed triplets, I'm gonna have to just go for it. This weekend we're gonna go to Beth's family's house for a little. What do I even do with that information? What do I even do with this information? We're 1 tile away. Oh my God. We're 1 tile away. I mean, responsibly, I should just chi here and try to get into Tenpai. Irresponsibly, I'm going for it like a goddamn fool. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai for 4 concealed triplets. That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. This is very, very unlikely. I can't, now if this is turned into a YouTube short or whatever, I'm gonna have to edit out all those parts of the monkeys pooping and all that talk. Next weekend, Beth and I are gonna go down to her parents' house for early Thanksgiving. We got a set list of songs we're cooking up right now. Let me tell you a few of them. Misty, the Eric Garver jazz standard. I don't know who wrote the track, but Ella Fitzgerald is like the one who popularized it. We got the acoustic version of Listomania, or Phoenix's Countdown, as seen on their takeaway show. We got Theo Katzman's Be the Wheel. We got the Sundays Wild Horses. There's a lot of stuff we're cooking up. There's a lot of stuff we're cooking up. I love that you guys are bringing a set list. We don't know if people are going to be into it. You know what I mean? We don't know if people are going to want to listen to us. Like, hey, you sung and Beth wants some attention. We got to go give them some attention. I don't know if it's going to be like that, where it's going to be like begrudging. Or, because I think like some elderly relatives are going to be there. Like, it might be nice. I don't know. It might be nice to have Washington on your side. Dude, this is so fricked up right now because we're one tile. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to go for 7 pairs so bad, just so we can use stuff like this red 5. Drawing another 5 of bamboo would actually be the nuts here. 4 of circles, not really what we're looking for. Am I really going to go for this? I suppose Pinfu is still an option here. Pinfu, Peace was never an option. Pinfu was never an option. Vitalord is going to go Prevalent Wind only right now, but they're in first place. It makes sense for them. Susan Onco. Sue Onco, 4 concealed triplets coming for a visit. So we're bringing a little set list. So that should be pretty fun. Don't break my heart again. Don't break my heart again. I absolutely can't stand it. So what is going on here? We're 1 tile away from 10 pipe, but we're gonna have to discard the red 5 if we wanna see our dreams come true. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? I think I played this hand really, really badly, but we're still 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. Pure double sequence, all simples, still a possibility. But the 7 pairs, all simples, red 5, also a possibility. Definitely a possibility. Okay. This is a little bit tricky. This is a little bit tricky. I don't necessarily know what to discard right here. I made a difficult decision. I made a difficult decision when the going gets tough. I threw out the 6 of circles. I'm going for the 7 pairs. I don't know if this is financially advisable. But we're going for it. We're absolutely going for it. Am I looking forward to the holidays? I guess so. It's just like a really busy time of year, you know? I was thinking about some of my my next New Year's resolutions. Dude, I don't know if this is embarrassing or not, but they're the fucking same as this year's New Year's resolutions. You know what I mean? Ooh! 7 pairs. All simples, red 5, red 5. This is a Mongon. This is a Mongon. I don't call Ricci here. I don't need to bet the extra. I don't need to bet the extra 1,000 points. I don't want to give anyone else a reason to play safe right now. I want other people to play B's to the W's, Bibles to the walls. You know what I mean? My New Year's resolutions are the same as last year. Last year I was like, oh, it'd be nice if this year I went to like an IRL Mahjong club. And then social anxiety was like, and COVID anxiety was like, knock knock, still here, ooh ooh. And then I mean, this could deal me in. I'm just scared for whatever Right Lord has. There's a con. I might have to call Ricci now. I might have to call Ricci now because there's a chance for 2 aura. But I'm assuming other people, if they're waiting in Damaten just like me, they're thinking the exact same thing. I don't know. Right Lord, it doesn't seem like they're going to back down right now. Do I ever call the Ricci here? It's just too gross not to. Because Ricci, 7 pairs, all simples, red 5, yeah, you gotta call the Ricci here. You absolutely. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Mahjong is a bunch of little, it's a game of inches, okay? It's a game of inches. And me, I've got 2 inches where it matters the most. My heart, you know? Anyway, what was I talking about? It's like, you know, the New Year's resolutions of like, yeah, going to an IRL Mahjong club, wanting to run a little bit more than I do in the current moment. I honestly think for next year, because this year, I mean, it's not a perfect year to year goal, but basically in the last year, we went from like, and forgive me for exercising a parasocial boundary by saying we here, it just feels very comfortable. We went from like, 500 subscribers ish on YouTube to now over like 4,100, which kind of That's really nice. I think next year it's a little bit of a stretch, but I definitely want to hit that like 10K mark. You know what I mean? And then at the 100K mark, I say that like it's nothing, but then you get the little silver YouTube button, and then you can melt that into the silver and then pawn that off at a nice like mineral shop. You know? I'm just kidding. But like it's just kind of the goals that I have right now. My squad goals are not to show up at the club looking on fleek. Hashtag relevant. But my goals are just small, incremental, but meaningful gains, you know? A grower and a shower. Bus channels, exactly. We can be growers and showers at the same damn time. It's not impossible. Left Lord calls the Ricci. Dare we like go for this? Lord, tell me how to say go to this. I don't really know how to say go for this, but like we're not in last place. Oh my God, we're not in last place. I am so accustomed, My Fair Lady voice. I am so accustomed to her face. I am so accustomed to being in last place that I think that I always have to go for it. What is this victim complex that I'm sporting right now? We gotta pump the brakes. We gotta absolutely pump the brakes and realize that we have the luxury of folding. Huge folding if we're available. Left Lord hasn't discarded any character tiles. That's true. That's absolutely true. How do we navigate ourselves into position to maybe have Tenpai before the end of the round? I mean, the Dora tile is safe as well, but I kind of want to keep this 6, 7, 8 shape intact. It's just that the 4 is not looking that safe. The 8 of characters also not looking that safe. Yeah, Love Lord's gonna take it. Single tile weight, doesn't look like a huge hand. Ricci only hand. Sumo, as the dealer, they're gonna take 3,000 and their 1,000 point Ricci stick back. That's okay. That's okay. There's a real danger that we end up in last. Oh my God. There's a real danger that we end up in last place this round. But there's also a real chance that we get ourselves out of this hole right now. Okay, Left Lord's gonna pawn. It's as is your birthright. As is your birthright. What do we want to see here? Another red dragon would be the nuts. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if we can let go of this red dragon for the entirety of the game. This is if you've read in Ricci book 1, this is the chapter that goes get rich or die trying. This is one of the most important chapters in the book if you're gonna read it. I'm gonna throw the 5 there. If we draw into a 3 or a 7, the 5's a little bit redundant. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs for a verse no album out. 7 pairs, aka 7 layers. Still very much so a possibility with this hand. I think I want to keep my options open for 7 layers as well. And I'm also excited this week. Oh my God, 7 pairs it is. I'm also excited this week because it's gonna rain a lot. You know what I mean? And this art museum enjoyer likes it when it's a little moody outside. But genuinely, I also get very, very affected when it's raining outside, and I get really sad. But like Los Angeles doesn't ever get any rain, so I'm like just like kind of hyped for it. You know what I mean? Sar, All Simple's dream. All Simple's dream is we're a little bit too far away from All Simples right now. We got the South Winds and this red dragon that we want to use, but we're really, really close to another meme dream. The 7 pairs hand. All we need to draw is a pair of any of the. Oh, hang on, that's really nice. We can wait on a West Wind or a red dragon. These are Zuzzy tiles. I'm always a little sad, so I like when I get to be a little sad while it's raining. You got it. What do you think is the best way to spend a rainy day? Like if obviously if no real world obligations were connected. My first thought was like a hot chocolate. Hopefully it's not like a warm rainy day. It's one of those like muggy summer days where your clothes are sticking to your skin. I think a hot chocolate's kind of lit. The old person tries to remain relevant. I think doing the dishes kind of lit. But I also will say this, for whatever reason, there was a phase in my life in college where whenever I was depressed out of my fucking mind, I would go to the campus coffee shop closest to me was a Starbucks, and I'd get a small hot chocolate there. It would definitely rekindle a little bit of hope I had in the universe. Getting high, playing Final Fantasy 14 and Thai food delivery. So I don't smoke the doobs because my brain doesn't doesn't do too well under the dubs. I can only think about Pokemon Emerald, and I usually, if I'm not careful, I can get so dubed out that I can't go to sleep. But delivery Thai food, oh my God. Delivery Thai food is incredible. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am happy that I have Trader Joe's pre-prepared Thai food in the fridge tonight. That's what we're going for. That's what's on the menu. Undeniable facts of the world. Do I wish it was secretly delivered Thai food instead? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, what did the chef say? Here we go. What did the chef say when they had to prepare too many noodles? I'm getting sickened, tired of these noodles. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the one here. I mean, if we get it, it's absolutely disgusting, but we only have this last round of tiles. Sebastian the Crab, under the river, under the sea. Lay the Suji trap. You gotta lay the Suji trap. Oh my God. At least we made it into Tenpai. 3K points is not nothing. When's the punchline? God damn. God damn. Yeah, okay. I just got owned. Hang this guy out to dry. As long as it's not pouring rain, I like to walk to get my coffee in the rain and then come home and watch TV. Honestly, it's pretty nice. Honestly, it sounds incredibly nice. So I gotta find cozy, comfy ways of spending the time. Maybe I'll record some mahjong with like the windows, at least the curtain peeled back. You know what I mean? Get to take a glimpse of the rainy world outside as I very dramatically draw tiles. Man, I gotta touch some grass. But honestly, that also sounds good too. I think you know how like these last few streams I've been telling you about my love-hate relationship with League of Legends. I think this time, genuinely, addict voice, but like genuinely. I think this time I'm going to take a long break from League of Legends. No aspect of the game is that exciting to me. No aspect of the game is that fun to me. Now, if tonight I log on to League of Legends and I end up playing some, I will tell you, and it will be incredibly shameful. But I think I hit my limit. Too many people have yelled at me, and even when I win, I'm just like, oh brother. Like people are even mean when they're winning, which is the whole point of the game. I don't play TFT. I used to play season 1, but then it got too complicated for my old man brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, listen up, y'all, because this is it. The hand that I'm cooking is delicious. We're keeping the red dragon as a safe tile, by the way. One of my students said he quit and it felt like quitting an addiction. This is 100% true. It's refreshing when you quit. It makes it so that when you get back, that first hit is even stronger. No, genuinely, it's really, really refreshing to quit. Genuinely. Crits, this is the thing. I wish I had more friends that played League, but then I'd probably be miserable because then my friends would be League players. You know what I mean? But like consistently having a 5 stack to go into League with, that's Pog. That's undeniably Pog. Chat is gonna be your League of Legends anonymous sponsor. I mean, it's not a favor that I ask of you lightly. Hold my feet to the fire if I play League again. Call me son one more time. Queue up for mid one more time. Hamilton voice trying to quit League. Yeah, I gotta watch more movies, man. I gotta watch more movies. Because I want to too. I think that watching things is kind of nice. I think I'm scared of big time commitments. I know, most millennial thing to say ever. I'm scared of big time commitments. I'm scared that if I queue something up for myself and Beth, that if she doesn't like it, and this is bad. This is like my own insecurity coming out of the woodwork here, 100%. This is a genuine insecurity. I'm scared that if I choose something for myself and Beth and she doesn't like it, she's gonna hate me. You know what I mean? That's not true at all, man. We can just like sort it out like adults. But that's not what the brain does. That's not what the brain does. Kratom man. So apologies for that. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Dare I do a little bit of chi in here? Or do I just start the huge fold? But I am in the dealer seat. But I do want, okay. What am I supposed to throw right now? Can someone give me some help? I'm gonna throw a terminal tile, just I think it has the aura of safety. This hand didn't get there in time. You might be looking at this hand now, and you might be getting like highway blindness, right? You're thinking, ooh, you know what I mean? It's that meme of the guy rubbing his hands and going, ooh, how delightful. It's too late into the game. Left Lord definitely has Tenpai, and I don't want to deal into whatever monstrosity they're cooking up over there, you know? I kind of live at the movie theater, not gonna lie. I think if I had like a season pass or like some kind of membership, you know? I mean, movie pass was like a thing for a while, and then like I was like, how is this economically sustainable? You get to watch as many free movies as you want, and then it turns out it was not economically sustainable. I'm not laughing at their demise, right? It's not a Quibi situation, but okay, what happens here? Do I get to stay the dealer? No, I don't. So a 1,000 point hand plus the 900 points from the repeat counter is going to be enough to get us in second. So that's absolutely what we're aiming for. You're looking at this hand and you're laughing to yourself. You're thinking to yourself, surely he's not going to go for 7 pairs. I think with that first draw, I don't think we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, those are our shapes. Hopefully it gets to the end zone. No guarantees though. 3, 6, 9, like some mafias I know. You got to get the frick on out of here. Oh, you have the Alamo Draft House season pass, so I'm there constantly. I think if I had a season pass, I'd go. But also, I don't know. I think that the theater going like environment, I don't know. COVID like killed any chance I had of like making that into a habit, you know? And I liked going to the theater. I liked the one time that I went to see Cats the Musical on the last night that it was in theaters and everyone was hate watching it. I thought that was a beautiful moment in human history, you know? I wanted to go dress up as Barbie and see it, but then I did it because we just ended up being busy. Left Lord is cooking up a baby hand for babies. I think that Left Lord was just trying to get into Tenpai, but for some reason at the end of the game, they just couldn't seem to do it. 4, 5, 6. Sure, this is fine. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can still be Riichi Pinfu, and that's why I'm going for it. I don't know if it's the right move. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, because we had 4 pairs for a verse no album out. Okay, this is good. This crew is good. Now what we want to see in our hand is a 8 of circles. But I'm telling you, no matter what, we're calling Riichi with this hand. I think no matter what, we absolutely call Riichi with this hand, and we just go for it. 8 of circles here would be the nut draw, with beyond a shadow of a doubt. I'll also even take a 9 of circles. 9 of circles is no Riichi Pinfu, but it's okay. Also, 8 of circles, I don't think I would even call Riichi here. Any winning hand is enough. But Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora? Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora. And if I get like a sumo into a Mongon, even if I get a direct hit on Right Lord, it's not enough to win. So I think most likely, I cannot do it. So this is even nicer. We can even go for an all simple hand now. We can chi into a 5 or an 8 of circles. Honestly, I'm liking my position right now. Call me not Ariana Grande, the way I will not be switching up positions for you. I like this. Parthenax, hello. I think a lot of people saw Cats as their last movie before COVID, and we're all wondering why the world is so fricked up right now. What was your favorite like movie going experience? Because I think that Cats one is honestly mine. That Cats one is honestly mine. I'm trying to think, as a kid, before the whole at Hogwarts there are only 2 genders thing, before that bullshit, like what was nice was to go to the midnight viewings of Harry Potter's with friends. That was very exciting, even though for the last Harry Potter I fell asleep twice. I fell asleep twice. Sheesh, by the way. I mean, they had to reach it there and they're in last place. Knives Out. Knives Out is cool. Knives Out is cool. Mine was Sonic. I did see Sonic with like a bunch of coworkers. That was okay. My friends did that with HP and early MCU. Going with a crew and to like a midnight experience. I was also dressing up as Harry Potter, okay? I was also dressing up as Harry Potter. There's no shame in that. We were all young. Cats was a great experience. Barbie, the time I saw the trailer for the movie Raw, and as it ending, one man in the back of the theater yelled out, "Nope." That's really, really good. Holy, when the Lord compels you to yell out, "Nope, cardinal fool, good tidings, good tidings." I remember feeling like such a fucking adult when I was like 17 years old and going to see Harry Potter. And before that, my friend and I went to a diner to get coffee at night. I felt like a goddamn adult. Those movies weren't just about the movies for me. In fact, I can barely remember the movie itself. It's more so of like the social environment around it, the story around it, the night and the activities around it. Who won? I missed it. Ellie, we got there. In the end, second place was mine. The semi-believers. A lot of people rocking semis right now. Who couldn't after seeing this hair today? People would call you Harry Potter as a kid because I had round glasses and I looked a bit like him. I hated it. That's pretty fricked up. That's definitely pretty fricked up. Kids don't know when a comparison is flattering or not. I mean, are we going back in? We gotta go back in there, right? Slash prediction, start prediction. Where are we gonna play some mahjong? Jade room. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. Barbenheimer was a great night to remind me though. Barbenheimer, a lot of people came out of Barbenheimer, at least from the social media angles that I was watching, like kind of changed, you know? Like in a good way. I feel like the response was overwhelmingly positive, and there was a lot of good memes that birthed from there. I will say this. New character. I will say this. What was I gonna say? Fuck. I am like on the side, like not to get too controversial, but I'm like, if we're talking about whether or not I would see like a franchise movie or what I want to see like original IP, I would want to see like original IP. But at the same damn time, look at my viewing history. I'm not going out there to watch indie movies. You know what I mean? What was like the last indie movie I've seen? I don't even know what was the last indie movie I've seen. It's really, really hard to say. Furry's so cute. I have this theory about furry like culture at large, and it's not derogatory. It is absolutely not derogatory. I sometimes think to myself like you know how like this is like a wild theory, and I'm genuinely so sorry if I speak a little callously here. It is not the intention. You know how generally in society, like body hair isn't seen as something like sexy or like desirable? Rewihart, welcome. You joined at a spicy time. You know how like body hair isn't considered like particularly like sexy or desirable? I think that like I think if you have hair then it's like really, really hard to feel like good about that and like desired, which by the way, I think everyone should. Like if like, you know what I mean? Like you absolutely have a right to want that. And I think a small slice of furry spheres might just be phrasing there, but might be the reconciling of like, hey, I have body hair and it's okay. I know that sounds a little hoity-toity, but and I say that with like, yeah, fucking good. You know what I mean? Like fucking good. I don't know. This is what I think about in my spare time, which is hilarious, but also true. Hang on. Burglar chased. What have we got going on? 6 of circles is safe. Almost missed that. Uh-oh. Well, that's the thing, Sally. Maybe there's a little furry inside all of us. I don't even think that that's that false, by the way. I don't even think that that's that false. Like the little furry inside all of us. I think that the people like, I think that as oft is the case on internet psychology, I think that and like government psychology, like lawmaker psychology, the people that bang the drum the loudest or the people like against something are the people that are secretly into something. You know? And I genuinely don't think that there's like, do I think there's anything wrong with being a furry? No. I think that I think that it is like, I don't know, man. It is funny to see like out of touch boomers go to their like city council meetings and being like, kids these days are going to the bathroom in litter boxes at schools. And you're like, you don't even know what the internet is, brother. And it's like a little sad, but also like, it's the society that we're living in, so we got to reconcile that somehow, you know? About to start using the phrase lawmaker psychology. You know, like some of the most bigoted lawmakers are the exact demographic that they're railing against. A little pawn here. and with that perfect segue, we're right back into the mahjong talk. I don't know. That's my like ideology, or not ideology, but just like my musings about like furry, I don't know, thoughts. My litter box just broke, so I have to use a normal toilet. Dude, it would suck to have to use a litter box. Because like, hey, this is a joke. This is a joke. This is actually a good joke. I'm not even afraid to tee it up a little higher, okay? This is a good joke. So just buckle up. I'm about to blow your fucking mind. What site did the cat use to rate movies? Litterbox. That's good. That's genuinely good. That's genuinely good. That is genuinely good. Some of you might have gotten there a little bit before me, and yet it's pretty good. And yet it's pretty good. I would hate to use a litter box because it's like the poop remains. You know what I mean? It's like you don't even get to flush or anything. You wouldn't even get to flush or anything. After that, like you just have to wait for your human handler to Chandler. No, I'm sorry. That's just Lois saying Chandler in Phoebe's voice, or just, I don't even know what that was. Sorry. A ghost took over my body for a little bit. I'm sorry. A ghost took over my body. I apologize. A ghost took over my body. The poop remains. Flushing is something that can be very personal. Exactly. I think if I was reincarnated, I mean, look, I wouldn't like it because of the poop stuff, but I think I would be okay to be a cat. If you were reincarnated as an animal, what kind of animal would you want to be? I think a cat is like okay, because like you would have to poop in a litter box, which absolutely sucks. Which that is just fucking awful. I'm not gonna even mince words around it. This hand is disgusting, but don't count on us winning. Don't count on us winning, folks. But the silver lining to that, of your poop never going away, like you are not in control. Evangelion 1.3.1, you are not in control of when your poop disappears. This is a disgusting hand all of a sudden. This is a absolutely gross hand all of a sudden. Oh my god. But in return, trade offer, you get to be really cute. And that is priceless. I mean, you could be like being reincarnated as like an angry faced cat. That's tough. That's tough. Because you kind of get the short end of both sticks. You're not in control of the poop. And this could just be my taste, but it's not even that cute. You know? It's not even that cute. Disgusting. Actually disgusting. Actually disgusting. Some creature that jumps off of things and glides. Flying squirrel hours. Flying would be nice. Flying would definitely be nice. A bird of prey? Absolutely. Absolutely. Being a cat would be cool. People love you. Being an owl would be a hoot. That's just a joke. Vanilla, hello, hello. Grumpy cat was my uncle? That's not true. Al Boylan fan, you do not have cats in your family tree. Who are you, Tom Hooper? Thomas Hooper? Not even that cute, he says. I think that angry cat is like cute, but I prefer a cat that smiles. In quite like I prefer a cat that smiles. There's that one really funny oh my god, she's a really like prolific on like YouTube and TikTok shorts, but there's this one comedian, she was like me talking to my cat around the apartment, and she was just basically like cat calling the cat like, hey, give me a little smile here. And it was really, really funny because I like it when cats do cute stuff. If that's a crime officer, arrest me, cuff me, do it. Vanilla, no problem. You were in the finals of the Extra Life Tourney. That's extremely impressive. That's extremely impressive. Thank you for the kind words on the commentary as well. People see angry cats and see the money they can make. This is the fricked up thing. This is the fricked up thing. It's the commodity of commodification of everything right now. I don't like that. Hey, does anybody else think that capitalism is a little bad? And let the +2s roll in, baby. And let the +2s roll in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess I'm throwing these 9s. The only cat account I follow just has the perfect :3 face. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hot take? I think so. Dude, I also think that like, I mean, Beth was telling me that this is a really interesting thing from a newsletter she read. Who needs to read the news when your intelligent significant other can just like tell you stuff? You know what I mean? Holy shit, my life is so easy. Of like, you know how like when something political happens, like Nike has to make a statement, and you're like, you make shoes. Like, I don't care. Like, is that like, I don't know. You make shoes. You know what I mean? And the newsletter that Beth was reading, it was like, you know, people these days, because every single person has a brand now. Every single person has a brand now. People as their own brands are committed to like feel the obligation to make political statements as well. To just always like have a statement ready. And I understand wanting to spread awareness. Obviously, this is a good thing. Obviously, this is a good thing. Like, people are entitled to do the grassroots movements that they want to create. But I'm also like, you just like post photos of fries. Like, what are we doing here? That's not a dig at Doughboys, by the way. It's not a dig at Doughboys. Corporations are people too, so they need performative posts. I know, it's so fricked up right now. Please! I mean, did I really want to fold there? I don't think I really wanted to. Oh, I'm about to get slapped. I just got fucking owned there. I just got fucking owned. For what? Tanyao? Oh my god. I just got owned for Tanyao. There was definitely something better I could have done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Show me the 9th orphan right now. Show me the 9th orphan. I quit my job and I work for you. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. We should go back to feudalism. Hey, why was the common class always arguing because they were in a feudalism. This stream fucks. This stream is good. Y'all, I think I just became a furry. Happens to the best of us. I honestly don't even think that that's like I just want to say like congrats. You know what I mean? A+, thank you. Thank you. Why did the okay, this joke fucking sucks ass, but I need to tell you anyway. Why did the British East India Company, what were they told at the doctor? You've done colonialism, but now it's time for your colonoscopy. So people just want to like stop by for the funny jokes. The chat's moving so fast and I'm so scared to look at it. People just want to stop by for the funny jokes. Oh, you just want to eat the sausage. You don't understand how the sausage is made. We go through these tranches to get to the golden sanctuary that is the other side. Remember my cat joke? My cat litter box? What does a cat use to rank movies? Litter boxed. That, you know, stuff has to happen for us to get there. I mean, this is kind of interesting, right? Pure double sequence. I just swerved off the road with that joke. Sometimes my jokes are so bad that they could be distracting for traffic. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. By the way, this is a really strong hand, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of these tiles get us into Tempai. Some Tempais are better than others. George Orwell's Animal Farm. I almost said... You know what I almost just said? I'm not gonna even tell you. I'm gonna turn it into a joke. Hey, what did George Orwell write after watching My Hero Academia? Anime Farm. Oh, I picked wrong too. If we had picked the other Tempai, we would have had it. Anime Farm. Anime Farm instead of Animal Farm. That's pretty good. That's honestly pretty good. I don't think a lot of people have it in their souls to make that joke. Okay, that one was funny. What the hell? I don't even know. I don't have a good judgment of what jokes of mine are good or what jokes of mine are bad. Pina. That's good. That's good. That's undeniably good. That's undeniably good. What was the architect's favorite genre of book? A buildings Roman. That joke fucks. That joke is absolutely incredible. I can't believe I'm giving this out for free. I mean it's honestly incredible. That one's really good. Because an architect ostensibly is into buildings, right? And like, you know, infrastructure. And then a buildings Roman is very, very funny. You should tell that one to Beth. I mean, she's really supportive is the problem. Technically, I'm paying. That's also true. Like people, this is like you know, you make a deal with the devil. Oh yes, it's free. But people here, they don't pay with their money. They pay with their sense of selves after having to listen to these awful fucking jokes all day. All right, here we go. We're still in East 2 right now. Still in East 2. Pair the Vivian South winds, or excuse me, the Vivian West winds. I've been smoking too many doobs. These jokes make me feel like Kiryu is performing a heat action on me. You're welcome. I mean, every time Kiryu performs a heat action, I say, God, I wish that were me. And every time, it's true. It's true. Smoking too many green dragons. I want to smoke that shit that made dragons green. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If I had like a weed shop, mommy doesn't know daddy's getting high at the weed shop, busy smoking a doobie. That's honestly, that's my favorite. Like, that's my favorite thing to reference currently that's online. That and Hamilton. I like those two references a lot. What was I gonna say? If I opened a weed shop, you know, one of the strains that I would procure and sell would be called Green Dragon. You know what I mean? That's just like a match made in heaven. Also, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? I'm one tile away from Tenpai for 7 pairs, aka 7 layers. I think I gotta go for the 7 pairs dream. But also, I'm gonna keep the, like, the east wind is a dead tile. I don't think it's worth going for. If we continue drawing triplets, I'll go for 4 concealed triplets. Or at least, oh, hang on. Yeah, I think we go for all triplets here. So all triplets red 5 is not even that bad. I was like, the 5 is the hardest tile that we need to get to come out. Secondarily is the 6 of characters. If we could get the 5 to come out, then the rest of the triplets, like the 9s and the west winds, they're gonna come really, really easily. What is this? Me during a sex? It's pretty okay. Okay, it's no litter box to run. Get owned. Get orange justice on me during a sex. Okay. Now we're fighting for first. We suffered a harrowing loss at the pause of Left Lord only moments ago. Now we gotta take what's ours. Now we gotta take what's ours. And what's ours is first place. Because I've been busting out great jokes. God's getting to listen to this programming for free. That's got to be worth something. Any sex havers in chat? Masculinity's so silly. It's so silly that like genuinely a lot of the male psyche's self-worth is built around the amount of physical intimacy that they're engaging in. Like, I guess, but not really. Kind of silly if you think about it. I mean, I don't think I'm doing it. I don't think I'm breaking any new ground. But it's also like, I can say this. I can poke fun at toxic masculinity all day. But like, deep down, I think I genuinely feel insecure about these things. Like, even despite logically knowing that, let's be honest, I'm the fucking paragon of masculinity. I don't have to be insecure about anything. Let's just be very honest with one another. 2 pairs is all we need in this kind of a hand. It definitely affects me. You know what I mean? Clearly stream elements. Oh my god, that's so funny. So for any audio only Andy's in chat, the stream elements, I have a reminder that it just like intermittently will say reminder to stay hydrated, and the chat message before that was, hey, any sex havers in chat. Stream elements is trying to send us a message. That's fair, I guess. Stream elements wants to get in on this. The Furten Ricci, I don't think so, but I don't know how we win this hand. I genuinely don't know how we win this hand. Do we just do a bullying Ricci? I mean, a dealer bullying Ricci, kind of nice with it though, right? Or do we do a little bit of a Jeremy Pivens? Oh no, we can still end up in Zuzzy Furton jail if we're waiting on the 2-5 at the end. We are not immune to cultural pressures. That's true. It's bad because it's like, you know, like if you ever find yourself like succumbing to like the, oh, this is such a bad tenpai, man. You've heard of bad grandpas, but bad tenpais. Oh my god. No, we didn't throw away tenpai there, right? Did we throw away tenpai? That 7-9 wasn't what we threw away, right? Oh god, this is so bad. What do we want to see here? A 7? No, 7-8 is what we were cooking with. Oh, okay. I mean, this is so bad. This is so bad, but we're just trying to stay in tenpai, I think. We're just trying to hang in there. But then, like, if you feel yourself getting insecure about the toxic masculinity stuff, then you're like, oh no, I feel ashamed for feeling insecure about this. It's such a death spiral, you know? It's such a negative or a positive reinforcement loop. I always get confused between the two of those. Hashtag English major. You're still in Tempai? I know we were still cooking in Tempai there. We couldn't call Ricci just waiting on the 8 of bamboo. Or we could have called Ricci waiting on the 8 of bamboo. The odds are so bad, I was just like, you know what? We're gonna fold if someone else calls Ricci. We're just gonna try to sail into the sunset. We're gonna sundown gracefully like a George Clooney type and just trying to make it into Tempai for this. Stay as the dealer, you know? Anyway, I'm excited to heat up my Trader Joe's frozen pad thai for dinner. Yeah. I know, like, I always feel better when I heat up, like, microwavable food on the stovetop. You know what I mean? It's like, you could make this food in the microwave, but it's better for you. It's not better for you to heat it up on the stovetop. It just makes me feel alive. But then, like, you have to, like, wash the dishes and stuff, and that's not really where I want to be in my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes. We're not tearing up this 1-1. The 3 could become a 3-4, but I don't know. I like having 2 safe tiles here. This might be an abundance of caution, but we could still draw into another 1 of circles and still be sitting pretty with another pair in our hand. 3, 4, 5, kind of noise with it though. Extremely Californian sentences. Anybody else eating avocado right now? Anyone else drinking a green juice? I mean, I like green juices. I think I have this like logical fallacy where I'm like, the worse something tastes, the better it has to be for you. And the green juice always tastes like fucking awful. It just tastes like dirt. It tastes like I'm eating grass. I said grass. There was a GR in front of that. I find it turns out better on the stove. I think so too, because you have a little bit more control over it. You can season it a little bit easier, you know? It is definitely better, but sometimes it's just like when you're lazy, you gotta, or when you're tired, not when you're lazy, when you're tired, you just gotta zap it in the microwave. You gotta zap it in the microwave. I get superstitious. Like, I think I have like fear-based OCD. You know what I mean? I get a lot of fear-based OCD. Like, I know when I wear a Bluetooth earbud and I use the microwave and then the Bluetooth on the earbud is starting to like, you know, bzzz, I can't really tell like what's going on or whatever. Hang on. I mean, I guess we're gonna go for it. No, burp right into the mic. Oh God, sorry. One tile away from a really nice Tempai. Ricci, Pinfu, Dora. Ricci, Pinfu, 3 Dora, right? That's disgusting. That's disgusting. We just have to make it into the end zone before Right Lord finishes their hand. But I know that that's just like the waves in the air, like disrupting the Bluetooth on the earbud. But I'm like, oh my God, the microwave is microwaving my brain right now. I gotta get this earbud out of my system. The government is trying to mind control. Like I get a lot of fear-based anxieties around the microwave. It's the same fucking thing with like, I get really annoyed sometimes because, hang on, Ricci or just Pinfu, Dora. Pinfu, red 5, Dora. Pinfu, red 5, Dora is 4 Han. I want 5 Han. I want everything. I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything, you know? My son almost started a fire in the microwave today. He tried to make ramen and didn't add water. Squishy, that's really cute. That's fucking based as hell. It's the same thing with the germophobia. It's like, if I don't wash my hands, I'm gonna die. And I'm like, my brain needs to chill sometimes, you know? The perceived threats are not as big as they are. It's because, like, I've watched a lot of videos about this. Humans are bad at estimating. And I think this is like but mine has like really maladapted and transformed into something bad where it's like, you know, humans are bad at estimating because in the before times, if you're estimating whether or not a tiger is behind that rock, like it's evolutionarily beneficial to you if you assume the worst, right? It's beneficial if you assume that there's a tiger there, even when the likelihood is not that high. Oops, by the way. Ricci, Sumo, Pinfu, Dora. This is a Hanemon hand. So this is why the anxiety has just gotten, part of the reason why the anxiety has gotten out of control. Lumine, hello. Condolences for your loss. Good tidings though. Lumine, I'm so sorry. I just took all your positive karma. Kale the Noise, welcome. Absolutely a disgusting hand. It's like that zoo story I was telling you earlier. He's learning, but it was pretty smoky for a while. Only you can prevent fires that originate within the microwave. I'm gonna cut the door right now. I don't need a huge hand to stay in first. All I need to do is assemble a winning hand. Any hand is a winning hand right now. You know what I mean? I got the Midas touch right now. Did you see that? 7 Han out of thin air. Tony Stark made this hand in a cave with a box of scraps. Kale the Noise, howdy. Just came from YouTube, happened to be live. Don't know why YouTube recommended you to me, but here I am trying to give Mahjong another shot. You know what I'm gonna say? I know what I'm gonna say. Can we get some psychological prisons in the chat right now? Can we get some psychological prisons just to show what can happen to an MF if they get back into Richie Mahjong? I can't promise anything for how stable your mental state is gonna be after playing the devil's chess, you know? But it's a fun game when you win. It's a fun game. It's a fun game for sure. If you get back into Mahjong and 3 weeks later you're coming into Twitch chat being like, we live in a society. I'm like, I hate to say I told you so, but I was warning you. I'm just kidding. I hope you just have fun. That's the main thing, you know? That's why I'm re-examining my relationship with League of Legends. It's not fun. F is for flame that you get from teenagers. U is for uninstall. N is for never ever play League. Down here in the deep blue sea. Should I have cheated this entire time? And gone for all simps? That's kind of enthralling, but now this has to be our pair. So this has to be our pair. And we're going for all simples at a time like this when the dreamer is the real you. Okay, this is not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 really strong shapes, but unfortunately for us, we're going all simples, aka my cheeks all dimples. And so if we want to fold, if someone else calls Richie, we're gonna have a hard time folding, you know? The Mahjong to alt-right pipeline is real? No. The Mahjong to stable mental health pipeline? Very rickety. I can't even finish that sentence with a straight face. Very rickety, but it's what we must do. It's what we must do. We must walk this path. Aerosmith was like, walk this way. Hang on. Was that AC/DC or Aerosmith? Was Walk This Way AC/DC or Aerosmith? Right, Lord, with bare feet and a Mongon hand. You know? Fair enough. You were right, it's Aerosmith. Nice. Not only a great defensive spell in Kingdom Hearts, but a storied American rock band with a lot of hits. Many people are saying this. What was an electrician's favorite band? AC/DC. What was a flight technician's favorite band? Aeroplane Smith. It's pretty good. Name another song by Aerosmith. Aerosmith is I don't want to close my eyes, don't want to fall asleep. Aerosmith is I don't want to miss a thing. AC/DC is Back in Black. I know this somehow. I think probably Guitar Hero Rock Band or something. I remember, I mean, I know AC/DC Back in Black is a thing because this is so fucking old of me, but when I was buying music on iTunes, for some reason, AC/DC's Back in Black was not available on iTunes for the longest fucking time. It was so annoying. I wanted to rock out with my guitar out. You know what I mean? I wanted to rock out with my guitar out. And here they were, not letting me do that exact same thing. Guitar Hero 3, thank you. This guy knows music. Hey, does anybody else think that Radiohead is kind of cool? Yeah, I said it. Does anybody else feel kind of like a creep sometimes? That's creepy, but not in like the good way. That's just like disturbing in a sense, you know? All right. A lot of tiles could get us into Tenpai right now. We might have to discard one of our 5 of circles to get there. It's a little bit spooky scary. Right Lord called an open con. They're going for something Zuztastic, right? Opinions on the Smashing Pumpkins. They're the ones that do tonight, right? Smashing Pumpkins tonight. I can't recall how, what am I, a former president on the stand right now? The way I can't really recall how tonight goes, right? Today is the greatest. So here's the thing. That song to me, for whatever reason, is just okay to me. I don't like the chords in that song, man. Most pretentious music listener ever. I just like the chords are very milquetoast. There's not a lot of movement in there. Like at a Ninja's New Year's Eve, you know, DJ set. There's not a lot of movement there. Unironically, I only just started appreciating Radiohead. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I would like them a lot more if I just sat down and listened to them. I only know Creep. Isn't that kind of nuts? I gotta like dip my toes, like I'm a Rule 34 piece of artwork. I gotta dip my toes into more of the Radiohead oeuvre. Okay, a crossover with the Ricci on the Dora, Blood on the Dance Floor. This is not bad for us. It's not good for us either. Kind of want to play it a little safe here. Right, Lord? Ooh. Okay, this is, despite what it looks like, this is actually really, really good for us. This is really good for us. We're not sitting in the bozo chair. We're not sitting in the dealer seat. Ricci, Sumo, Pinfu, all symbols, Red 5-3, or... Okay, this is actually really bad for us. We might actually lose first place to this. We still got a decent size lead, but not a lot, right? Not a lot. This is like the 3 inches of size. It's good enough. It's absolutely good enough. Look, I know music, okay? I definitely know music. Many people are saying that I don't know music. I definitely do know music. The Westwind, not really what we're looking for right now. We just want to win this round as fast as possible, right? We want to squash other people's hopes and dreams, or we want to get out of this scot-free, right? So this is a decent position. Hilariously, it might not look like it, but we're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. If we draw into a 3 of characters or a 7 of characters, it can help get us there, buddy. There's a 5 of characters, but unfortunately no Tenpai yet. What we could do in this situation is pawn into a 9 of characters and then like discard the 2 or the 8 and maybe get onto a single tile wait. The single tile wait is not a death sentence, right? Because we could still draw into a 5 or a 9 here, get a double-sided wait. We could draw into a 3 or a 7 here, get onto a double-sided wait for our pair. It's not a bad situation for us at all. So, well, that's the thing, Sally. Ricci Mahjong. This hand isn't a dead end at all. Diablo, now that's what I call music volumes. So, when I was younger, I never bought any of the Kids Bop CDs. CDs nuts on my forehead. I never bought any of the Kids Bop CDs, but I watched a lot of the advertisements and I thought that they were pretty cool. Now as an adult, I know better, but I didn't really have those as a child. Can I get a 1 in chat if you actually owned one of them? And if so, I'm gonna ask you a follow-up question. Check this journalistic integrity right now. Was it good? What is the appeal of kids singing songs? Is it because you know as a parent, like it's gonna be safe for your child? They're not gonna swear or say anything bad? But like... You know, even if that's the case, you're still singing like, you know, Katy Perry Teenage Dream, like, let's go all the way tonight. Like, what are they gonna replace that with? Let's go to our school today. Doing home. Works cool. Like, what are they gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get your heart racing in my skin tight jeans. That's provocative. You can't censor everything. Actually a lot like that. They clean up the lyrics a lot. Okay, wow. Dude, I could have had a secondary career as a Kids Bop author. Holy moly. What's another, like, very sexy song? I did some math and I liked it. Added up or multiplied with lattice. Lattice is a type of multiplication that I was taught in school that I never used. Can I get a 1 in chat if you know what that is? It felt so math. It felt so math. What am I doing here? Am I really gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna try to fold, even though maybe to no avail. Brother talking like he doesn't do the same for his YouTube intros. False. If anything, my YouTube intros for Richie Mahjong songs actually makes the lyrics more provocative and more sexy. This is god awful. This is god awful right now. Anyone else feeling like this is god awful? Your son just asked us if we're over 30. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. I mean, if they're waiting for 3-6 like some mafias I know, then we're doomed. But if not, oh my god, we might be able to get out of here in Tenpai. Because this 3 and this 9 makes a little bit of a Suji bridge for us to discard this 6 of bamboo. I'm over 30 and have no idea what lattice math is. Lattice math is like, instead of doing real multiplication, you make like a 2x2 grid, and then you kind of do some magic, and you get the same answer as if you had multiplied. That's my skeptical QAnon level read on what lattice multiplication is. Do your own research, okay? The government cabal wants you to know. Like, I don't know. I never got into it. Math is fake. Birds aren't real. Is this the new math that I keep hearing about? It's more work acting like less work. Exactly. Dude, sometimes math is just pure CBT, okay? Sometimes math is just pure CBT. Multiplication sucks. It's really complicated. Sometimes you have to carry over a digit. If you're multiplying like 34 by 20, good luck. You're not gonna make it out of there alive, okay? You're just screwed. You're absolutely fucking screwed. What do you want me to say? Okay? You're screwed. I'm sorry. It's over for you. Sometimes it is that way. Oh my god, this ain't as disgusting. Oh my god, show me a red dragon right now. Show me a red dragon. I quit my job and I work for you right now. Holy moly. Calculus ball torture. I'm 22 and I've never heard of math. What's a computer? iPad kids showing up with their calculator apps in tow? Nah, dude. Okay, can we actually do like 34 multiplied by 25? I'm gonna try to see if I can do that in my head, just to prove a stupidly stubborn point. 34 multiplied by 25. Can we do that? I don't know if I can do that, man. 34 multiplied by 25. I'm gonna do this. This is terrible content. But first what you do is you take the 34 and you multiply that by like 5. That's 150 plus 20. That's 170. And then what you do is you take the 34 times 20. 34 times 20, you multiply it by 2 first, is 680. And then you add another 0. Oh my god, they conned? What is going on? 680 and you add another 0. So that's 6,800. 6,800 plus the 170 we had from earlier is 6,970. Is that the answer? 6,970? Did I frick up? What did I think I even changed the original scope of the math question several times. It was 3425. Also, we just morbed on them. We just morbed all over them. Plus, we got 3 more Dora. Oh my god, did we knock them out a second? Do it backwards, multiply by 100 and divide by 4. That's absolutely true. 34 by 25. I think we got there. It's not 6,900. Oh, frick. Ah, you're absolutely right. So it was like, whatever, dude. We got calculator apps on our phones right now. Pay out the super believers. And we didn't even knock Left Lord away from the mantle of second place. All's well that ends well. Super believers eating extremely well tonight. So this is the Mahjong Soul equivalent of D's nuts. Can you fit D's sphere, these 2 spheres of love in your mouth? What the hell? Loved by Humi. Thank you for the support. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for joining me. I mean, I'll do this because probably the most people are here. In case you missed it, I got a cool mahjong set from my family abroad in China that my parents brought back so lovingly. What? 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 Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Just one last review of the haul, just so that we all know what's going on. Can you fit these cubes in your mouth? It's mahjong based. It's mahjong based. It's mahjong based. I think it's pretty cool. And then last thing, a deck of mahjong playing cards. Thanks for letting me show all these things to ya. Thanks for letting me show all these things to ya. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Actual W. Thank you. Thank you. All right, friends. That's gonna do it for today. If you enjoyed the stream, we're gonna be back Wednesday and Friday at 4 p.m. PST. I don't know what we're gonna do, but Friday's Nancy Drew. Wednesday's gonna be some kind of either Mario Kart or rhythm games. It's gonna be fucking awesome, okay? Exclamation mark YouTube, new YouTube videos Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. I stream at 4 p.m. PST, but new YouTube videos Monday through Friday. The Discord's free if you wanna talk to us in there. Okay? Jason Man, hello, by the way. Good tidings, good tidings. Coffee Stew, Al Borland fan, Cardinal Fool, Oishi, Buzz Janos, Rary Art, Vanilla Loves Chocolate, Jason Man, Bob's Gaming, Kiwi for Barbecue, Kale the Noise, Master of Jinx's, Jerome House, Girl Luigi, Loved by Humi, Ellie, Kanashia, Mango Turtle, Tectone, Life Cereal. Am I missing someone? Constantina, have a nice night. I'll see you in the Discord immediately, all right? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.